Phantom traveler, you say? Mm-hmm. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel at Asha Media TV. My name is Asha if you're new here, and welcome. This is my channel where I love to watch, review, and react to a variety of stuff related to sci-fi slash fantasy slash comic books. And so in today's episode, if you haven't noticed by the title, but I'm assuming that you did because you clicked on it, right? I will be reacting and reviewing to episode 4 of season 1 of Supernatural. So this episode is titled The Phantom Traveler, which I'm assuming is about a phantom that travels. All right, so before I get moving along with that, first things first, spoilers ahead. I will be discussing aspects of this episode and probably touching on the previous 3 episodes that I've watched thus far. So if you haven't watched them, which I doubt it, but still, you never know, you can't say I did not warn you about the spoilers. Now to address somewhat of an elephant in the room, which I'm sure those of you that are used to my channel have noticed, and for those of you that have subscribed specifically for my reactions to Supernatural, I'm sure you've noticed a major change. So before I even go into that, let me just quickly let you know that I have posted a video about the updates, the major official updates of this channel. So if you haven't watched that video and you are a subscriber, click on the link and just go watch it right now and then come back to this video, okay? It'll make a lot more sense. And for those of you that did watch the video and you're just pretty much here to see how the format's gonna look, I have good news for you because on one end here on YouTube specifically, I have uploaded my reaction. However, there's no footage or clips. It's just strictly me telling you when to press play, when to press pause, when to rewind a couple of seconds or 10 seconds, 20 seconds behind, using your own streaming service to follow along with me. And I will do my best to be clear so that it somewhat syncs up at least 100%. Now, that's never guaranteed, but at least the effort is there for you to watch along the episode with me so you understand why I'm reacting the way I'm reacting. And the best part is, which is the good news, is that if you simply want more options as to watching my style of reacting, just go to the description box. There is a link to my new community that I've set up on Mighty Networks. It's a fantastic platform to create communities. Just look at it as an alternative to Patreon. So it's where I've chosen to build my little community, and these are for fans of not only Supernatural, but fans of all the other shows that I watch and review, such as The Expanse, Upload, The Flash, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you are interested in, like I said, more options to watching me review and my style with all this stuff, just head there, click on the link. It'll lead you to my homepage where you get the option to test out my community for 30 days for free. So that's a whole month where I'm spoiling you with my goodness, all right, on YouTube and within my own community, to which members get more exclusive access. So I know you're wondering, well, what difference would it make for me going there as opposed to YouTube? Well, go and check it out. The perks and the benefits are there for you to read about, which differs greatly from what I can offer on YouTube. Hence why most people have Patreon accounts and so forth, right? So go and check it out. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hence why I think it's great news. Okay, without further ado, let's get to watching episode 4 because I'm dying to see what this Phantom Traveler is all about. Okay, so while I'm setting up here, I'm just going to kind of jibber jabber a little bit. So first things first, thank you for giving this a try here on YouTube with this watch along. I'm very much aware that it's not an easy thing to do, especially if you're outside of the country. I'm in Canada, and there's internet connection differences, lagging, which I tend to get sometimes now with my streaming service these days with my internet in my area. It's been really weird lately with our connections. So the best I can do, just to give you a heads up right now, is just try to be as transparent as possible, as quick as possible in the moment. So for instance, if I'm experiencing lag, I'll say, you know, I'm having some lag, I'm going to pause, I'll tell you where I'm pausing, and then do a countdown to play again so that you could sync up with me as best as possible. And that, of course, goes for if I want to rewind it or what thereof. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Now, again, I'm just going to remind you that if you want other options that's less stress than this, go to my community on Mighty Networks, ashamediaclub.com, and within that community, I offer another alternative option to making this a much better viewing experience for you as someone that likes to watch me react. Okay? All right. So let's get moving here. I'm just setting up Amazon here with the episode. Just bear with me for a second. And another thing is I really enjoy watching Supernatural, and it takes everything, like a lot of willpower not to jump into episodes. But I want it to be an experience I have with a fan base or with a small little community of mine. So I do plan on watching episode 5 late tonight and recording it and making it available on my in my community. And so if you want to get an early access for free to that reaction, just head on over, register with Mighty Networks. It's pretty much like Facebook on steroids, okay? It's a very safe platform. It's an alternative to Patreon, and I'm really happy with it so far. The members that I do have there right now, because I have members there, believe it or not, I do, they're happy with it. They like what I've provided for them. So, yeah, just pitching it out there one more time that there is an option. It's just for right now, when it comes to YouTube, the headache is not worth the trouble of so much editing work. It just really isn't, especially if the monetization is going to be such an issue all the time. I don't have a professional team of people. I'm a one-woman show. If I had a professional team doing all the editing for me and all that stuff, it's a different story, like some of those big channels you see out there. But anyway, let's move on, get to watching episode 4, and we'll do a countdown shortly, and then I will let you know when to press play on your end. So hopefully while I'm doing this, you're setting yourself up. Okay. So let's do a countdown here. So I'm at 0 and 3, 2, 1, and play. I'm already getting lag. It hasn't even been 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Okay, it's all right now. It's just a recap anyway. And I watch it because my short-term memory, I'm gonna forget what the hell has happened. So I know I can skip the recap, but I'm not gonna bother. So you can skip the recap and just press pause until I'm there. It's up to you. See, like the dad's journal, completely forgot about it till I saw it on the screen. All right. All right, it started for me. Supernatural banner. That's a fake looking beach. Where is he? Oh, airport, okay. He doesn't look too happy. Grumpy traveler. I'm a happy traveler. I love traveling. Probably jet lagged. Yeah, it is obvious, buddy. Back then it was. That's still not bad odds. You're welcome. Oh, the Phantom literally is a traveler. It's in the airport. Black goppity gook. Oh, damn, it just went right into him. Whew. I used to be a flight attendant for like literally a season, which is like 6 months. Great job. Uh, Nuh-uh, honey, that's your clue. Stop him. Stop him. Get him off the plane. Okay, no. If I saw somebody with black eyes, I'd be screaming my head off. Oh my gosh. She's suspicious too. Why doesn't she do anything? Lord. Oh, you might think like you're going crazy, or maybe it was an illusion, I guess. This guy doesn't have a watch on? So he's possessed this guy to do what? To get on a plane and hang out with people? Or is he going to the bathroom? Why is that guy suddenly suspicious? Oh shit. Is he gonna open the hatch? By the way, that's not something that's easily can be done on a plane if you've never been on one. I've met people who've never flown. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. What a jackass. Yeah. That's some messed up shit right there. So what, he just literally got on the plane to do that? To crash the plane? Bastard ghost. That's a scary way to go. Yeah, put your mask on like it's gonna help you. Okay, well, theory is this is a ghost that simply likes to go on planes and crash them. Why didn't it do it before? Like, why didn't it pick somebody else? My boy's sleeping. Get the hell up. Oh, he's suspecting it's somebody with bad intentions. That's my wake up time every day. Oh, I love George Foreman infomercials. Yes, Jules Sargent. Who wouldn't have nightmares of seeing their girlfriend lit on fire? Really? I'd be having nightmares every single night. Oh. Big talk there, Dean. The big ass knife. That's literally my saying almost every day. I'm too tired to argue. Yeah. Flip phones, flip phones. Huh. They get clients that call them. Wow, that sounds really glum. Can you drive all the way down to see me? But even at the term poltergeist, I always think of the movie too. Daddy loves you, Sam. That's a good rhyme, too. Missing the old man, you get Sam. The bang. Ah, CDs. Oh, sounds like a friendly ghost. Wow. 7 people survived. Yeah. Hmm. Another fake ID for you, Dean. Yeah, no problem. Oh, copy Jack. What? It's that easy to make, huh? Jeez. We're gonna need talents like Dean's, I think, in the coming years. Ugh. Sounds like a female ghost. Hmm. Well, if this ghost can just enter your eyes, it probably just maybe it can spread itself into those survivors. Psychiatric hospital. Hmm. All he noticed was a dude with black eyes. Unless he forgot. You thought you saw a ghost. Right, that's why I said what I said. So I thought they were just making it easy in the show, but they're not. No. He didn't do that, no. Hmm. Or at least they did that realistically with opening the hatch, because that is very true. It's a strong ass ghost. Hmm. How was his house? Wow. That is sucky, huh? If, he likes to get possessed by ghosts. No. That's out of the ordinary. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Look the part. Nice and sharp. Yeah. Yeah, they do look like the Blues Brothers indeed. It doesn't look well on Dean as much as I would like it to. But Sam looks good. In fact, I'm surprised they don't dress like that every day. To look like government agents. All right, I've got some lag, so I'm going to pause right now. If my computer lets me pause, and it's not, so just hang on. I want to sync up with you guys. Hang on. Oh, it's so frustrating. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, so, all right, so now that it's let me pause, I'm actually at 1458, so 14 minutes and 58 seconds. I'll do a quick countdown of 3, 2, 1, and we will press play again. So 3, 2, 1, and play. The wreckage all laid out. Okay, this is gonna be interesting, I'm pretty sure, to watch. Wow, he's really talented at that stuff. What's wrong with that? Why are you putting him down with this homemade thing? As long as it works. There's a signal there. Slimer. Slimer slam. I like how there's nobody around to watch them do any of this or pay attention. Oh. What are the odds of that? Oh boy, how are they gonna get out of this one? Better run the hell out of there, Dean. And Sam, come on. Got lucky there. Fire! Fire! Oh no, that's probably the alarm. Wow, I love how there's like no really good security. Just jump over the fence, you're good and go. Is that the pilot? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get infected now. Wait, no, that's not the pilot. He wouldn't be there. Right inside. I like that. That's a good line. I have an idiot to fire. That's good. Maybe it's a ghost that's trying to send a message somehow. Oh man. Another one going down. Okay, so at least that was Ray. It was a pilot, but just, I was thinking commercial pilot. Why does he always ask about the time? Okay, so I'm gonna pause right now. I'm pausing at 1931, 1931, and I'm just gonna do a 20-second backup. I just wanna hear about that thing with the time. And I know it's my fault, I was talking. All right, 1, 2, and then play. So 20 seconds behind, we're at 1911, and play. Okay, so last time it was 40 minutes as well, so that's his mark. So he knows it's 40 minutes, he just always asks the question. Wow. It's a douchebag ghost though, seriously. Douchebag poltergeist. Crashing up people's planes. Well, that's the closest logical conclusion. Well, look up all those plane crashes. Me three. Nazareth. I just had an idea. I'm going to pause because I want to just say this idea. So I'm pausing at 2125, okay? Now that I've seen for the second time, he asks for the time, he knows it's 40 minutes, and then he goes straight down to the dive, right? And all I keep thinking is there's obviously a deliberateness to that. And I'm wondering if it's not random who he's killing, or he or she, whatever, the ghost. Maybe it's purposeful. Because I'm thinking if this ghost really was just like, hey, I'm just going to jump into people's bodies and crash planes, it would have been crashing like every fucking plane in the airport, like at all times. This would have been an ongoing problem. So it just seems interesting that it's men, first of all, and men in airports. And it seems to be the same airport related to this dude that they're working for or trying to help out. Like the odds of it being in the same location from the same spot. Like there's something, I guess what I'm trying to get at, I'm sensing a setup somehow. There's a setup here. I don't know how else to articulate it, but that. I don't think it's just supernatural. I think it's somebody manipulating the supernatural to attack within that particular airport or from that airport. Okay, that's all I'll say. I don't know. That's where my mind's going there. It doesn't seem random. Okay, so back to now. I'm going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and play. Is Nazareth supposed to mean something to me and I just completely forgot? Other than Jesus and the Bible. Ah, okay. What? I just mentioned Bible. I swear to God, I did not cheat and watch this episode. Okay, cool. For once, I guessed something closely. Huh. Final Destination. Reminds me of that. Right. That guy, the pilot, was the pilot from the first plane. I don't know why I didn't even put two and two together there. Count on Dean to drive as fast as possible. Is that Toronto Airport? It looks like Toronto Airport. Should have came up with a different lie. Talk about a royal screw up. Well, good try, but it's coming after you next, kitty. No. With flying? Really? Oh, oh, it's so cute. Sam's right. Suck it up, Buttercup. Come on. Make a decision here. Oh, he decided to go on the plane. That's so adorable. Oh, my heart bleeds for this Dean kid. It's a real fear, though. It's a real fear. I'm one of the few people in my social circle that loves to fly and skydive and stuff. With what, though? What are you going to exercise it with? Mm-hmm. Are you Amanda? No, I'm not. Holy water? Yeah, standard. Ooh, yeah, that is a good one. Oh man, this is awesome. That's good. Good for you. That's the way it's got to be. He said Cristo. Cristo. He says it differently. Might as well just go like get a cross, put it on her finger and see if she flinches. I don't know. It ain't her that's possessed then. Gotta look for whoever gets up at the 40-minute mark, I guess. All right, he's giving him some good tea here. Take it. Sip, sip, sip. That was a great scene. Mm-hmm. And everybody on the plane is going to witness this thing. Well, hopefully his homemade thingy-majig will work. Oh, yeah, scared the hell out of me. Well, that's possible, actually. Oh, something's... Oh, it's that pilot. Oh, no. Cristo! It worked. Good luck getting into the cockpit now. You're gonna have to do something. Start maybe like some kind of emergency or I don't know. She seems to know more than... He's possessed. Just tell her. Just tell her he's possessed. She'll know. Exactly. You're gonna die on the plane crash. You could lose my job. They're pretty much telling you the plane's gonna go down in 10 minutes or so by this point. What are they gonna do? Like jump him? Pour holy water down his throat? Maybe splash him? Be gone, evil one, be gone. Oh boy, they're really getting in now. Open up Daddy's book. Come on, don't be the typical woman there. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a strong one. The force is strong with this one. Oh! Punch him! Yeah. Demon talk, man. Got no time for that. Hope nobody takes up the book. This is so cool. I've never seen an exorcism on a plane before. Go get the book. It's in the other pilot, the actual pilot. Oh boy. I love how none of the passengers heard anything going on. Dean. Oh boy, yeah, get the book. They should be making photocopies of the pages of that book. I mean, or at least laminate the pages. Oh boy. That's it? That's all it was? That's all it needed? Extra couple of sentences in Latin? Oh, poor Dean. His first and last time flying, that's for sure. Mm-mm. You saved everybody, though. That's good. Yay. Happy, happy, joy, joy. His face. It's like, no, bud. No. I'm looking at the fashion. Nothing much. Standard costuming. It didn't look like that to me. That looked like a demon that knew. So I guess demons aren't supposed to know? Okay. Huh. That's curious. Yeah. So he updated his voicemail. Well, that's a good thing, right? That means the dad's alive. Oh, but he's not contacting them deliberately. Stop. What it? Oh. Yeah. Now that I think about it that way, that sucks. It's like they're searching for him for nothing. He doesn't want to be found. I don't know. I'm confused a little bit. Is that the end of the episode? It always ends off with them driving away, right? So, vroom vroom, yeah, we're done. Okay. Alrighty. So we're gonna stop this puppy. And let's get on to my review of this episode. So that was a really fun episode. Now, of course, my mid-episode theory was completely off. So if you watched my reaction and you listened to me babble a little bit about what I was suspecting of this plan from this airport poltergeist or phantom traveler, to be more specific, completely way off. It had no plan. It was just killing up a storm for the sake of killing up a storm in the airport area, whatever, and going after the people that survived. All right, so let's now get into the top 3 things I take away from this episode that I find very interesting and a lot of fun. And of course, it just fuses me to watch more episodes. All right, so the first thing I really enjoyed was this concept of a phantom traveler. Of all the stuff I have watched, and I've watched a lot, okay? I've watched a lot. I've not ever seen something related to a entity or a ghost of some nature that would attack people in the travel industry, you know? Aside from Final Destination, which is the only thing I could think of, that, you know, for spoilers if you've never seen it or heard of it, okay? Just giving you a heads up now, spoilers, okay? Final Destination is an entity that goes after air crash survivors. And so that's the closest thing I could think of to it. And I don't know if, I can't remember. I think Final Destination came out way before the show. So it could be modeled after that, or who knows. But I like the fact that it has its roots and its ties into the Judeo-Christian concepts of heaven, hell, demons, God, and all that, and Jesus and all that stuff. So that now ties into my second point, that although I'm sure it could have been obvious from the beginning and I just didn't pay attention, or my short-term memory, I forgot. Those of you that know me well enough on this channel, you know my short-term memory is it's pretty bad. So with that leads into the second thing I take away, and that is now it's more pronounced and more clear to me that it is based off of that form of, the supernatural in this show has a primary root in the Judeo-Christian of demonic activity related to, you know, the Bible version of God and stuff like that, and the demon and perhaps the devil. I have a feeling they're going to probably lead into that in future episodes. I don't see why not. But despite that, I love that scene, that key scene for me as a new viewer, where Sam makes it clear that every culture has their version of the same thing, but what they're relating for the Western culture is the Western version, like I said, the Judeo-Christian concepts of it in the Western world that they're going to reflect on for us to understand this perspective for this show. But had it been like perhaps a Japanese show or a show in Latin America somewhere, they probably would have viewed it differently or said it differently, used different terms, but it's the same meaning in terms of an evil source and a benevolent or divine source at odds with each other. Hope that makes sense. And now in this episode, it gave me also a clearer idea of the kind of person Sam is and more about Dean. And that's what I've said from the very beginning that I'm looking forward to, is this consistent unraveling of the personalities of these two characters. I learned in this episode that sweet Dean, I love Dean, okay, is afraid of flying. And I love how they incorporate that. And the actor, he's so good at making sure that it comes out in certain things, how he says it and in what form he says it, and his body language. Even just that brief moment of him having on a suit, he didn't look good to me, because the actor did a good job in making sure that I saw him so uncomfortable, where Sam was just like, because Sam seems to be fine with wearing that. I mean, he was planning to go to law school. So I think the formalities of that doesn't bother Sam, whereas someone like Dean is more on the rugged nature of things. So I could see how wearing a suit like that wouldn't be something he'd give two F's about, right? He's now the one that I'm seeing is the level-headed one when things get really cray-cray. So when Dean's having a fit, Sam knows how to bring him back to reality, but also give him a good reason. Like, I love that moment where I had mentioned during my watch-along reaction, if you watched it, that I love that moment where Dean's freaking out in the chair, and Sam just lays it out very clearly. If you continue to be in this state, you are susceptible to be possessed by the very demon we're trying to destroy or get rid of, right? And that was enough for Dean to be like, yeah, I don't want to be possessed. That wouldn't be good. And I just love that. I love the simplicity of the fact that that was written in that way. Sam performed it in such a great way. That's a really good actor. Jared Padalecki. I'm terrible. Jared, he's a great actor. Very good actor. And I love watching such good performances like that in such simple ways, right? Simple ways like that. Now, the last thing that I take away is the most obvious, which is at the end. So what I've understood is their dad is fine. He's alive. He updated his voicemail. So that basically means, although they're on this hunt for him now, he's fine. In fact, he's redirecting people to them. And seeing the pain in Sam's eyes, oh my gosh, that got me. I was just like, I can feel it now. He gave up everything to try to now find their dad, to help them figure out who killed his girlfriend and of course their mom. And now it's like the dad doesn't want to be found. That's what I'm understanding. He doesn't want to be found, but yet he knows they're going to be hunting for him. And it's interesting. It's now interesting that he's redirecting everybody to go to my sons, don't come to me, but I'm somewhere safe, although my sons are looking for me. Yeah. I could see how that would put Sam in a very emotional, or even Dean himself, but Dean's just not showing as much as Sam is. But yeah, that sucks. I'm really fascinated to see what's going to happen there. I can only presume, since the theme of this season is about finding Dad, then hopefully we find Dad in the last episode. It will be the season finale cliffhanger kind of thing. I could see that coming. Oh, and the next thing that I really found really cool, and that was touched on with Sam and Dean at the end there, was the demon telling Sam, I know what killed your girlfriend, and Dean saying, oh, no, he just read your mind. Because when I had said demon talk during the whole reaction, I really meant it. Like, when he said that to Sam, I understood it as, yeah, all demons hang out in their demon world, and that demon knows which demon went after Sam's mom, right? Because it's obviously a demonic thing that happened to Sam's mom and his girlfriend. So I took that as a sort of like a demon committee. But yet, according to Dean, that couldn't be the case. That demon couldn't just know that. It would just read it off his mind, which I don't believe. It seemed genuinely like this demon was like, hey man, I know who did you wrong. So, it's a demon 5234 and I don't know, hell block 5 kind of thing. So that's going to be really fascinating to see Dean realize that the demonic activity behind their mother's death and Sam's girlfriend's death seems to be a common knowledge in the demon world. because I think they did a good job of making that clear. But then now as a viewer, I'm gonna watch Dean realize that for himself. Am I wrong there, or is Dean right completely? Like that I don't know. I'll let you know. You let me know if I'm on the right track there with that. Because I don't really have the best record of predicting nothing, really. When I get it right, it literally is like a miracle. Okay. So if you enjoyed this reaction or this format that I've put up on YouTube, let me know in the comments that you've enjoyed it. Put a thumbs up for me. And if you're really not digging this way to watch me react, as I mentioned before, there is another option. Go and check out my webpage, my community page at ashamediaclub.com. I'm confident you'll like the options that you get there, which are absolutely free to sign up for 30 days. Nonetheless, if you enjoyed this video, the prompt is there for you to do what you gotta do to show that you like this video. And I'm Asha, tuning out for now. Till next time for episode 5 of Supernatural. And as previously mentioned, I'm actually going to watch episode 5 right away and make it available to my community members earlier on. So all the more incentive you have to check out my club if you want to see me react to episode 5 right away instead of waiting till next week to see my reaction. I'm Asha, tuning out for now. Peace, people. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.